dear students. Today we are going to learn about the chapter Cell Building Block of Life. In this video, we will be discussing about introduction of the chapter. Then first the cell. We know that cells are the functional and structural unit of all living things. This is also known as building block of life. All organisms are made of a structural unit cells. Some organisms having only one cell, they are known as unicellular organisms. Example, bacteria and yeast. Some other having many cells which are known as multicellular organisms, birds, trees and human being animals, they are multicellular organisms. Each cell have the capacity to intake the nutrients and convert into energy and also synthesis protein. We know that cells. Who discovered the cell? The scientist Robert Hooke first discovered the cell 1665, but he discovered the cell from dead cells. Then another scientist, Antoine Leeuwenhoek, he first discovered the live cell, and he also discovered the cells magnifying microscopes. We know that cells are too small to see unaided eyes, so we use magnifying microscope or convex lens for see the cells. we know that animals and plants having cells. The difference we just go through the cells of animal and plant. The structure of animal and plant cells. This is the basic structures. We just see the picture. This is animal cell, this is plant cell. We know that there is some boundaries there. Here animal cell, here is two boundaries there in plant cell. Then in animal cell and plant cell, the components are there is some common components and there is some different components. In animal cell, there is a layer of covering is there. This is boundary is called cell membrane. Here also plant cell have two boundaries. One is cell membrane and another is cell wall. In first difference is plant cell having a definite cell wall. Animal does not have cell wall, only cell membrane. But this cell membrane have one properties. This is semi-permeable membrane. This is also called a plasma membrane. Certain elements are allowed to certain elements are allowed to enter inside the cell. This is called semi-permeable membrane or permeable membrane. Then animal cell have a semi-permeable membrane. This membrane called plasma membrane or cell membrane. Here plant cell have one cell wall and inside the cell wall there is a cell membrane. The next common things is both cell having a definite nucleus. Here the structure is, so there is a definite nucleus and they have here this structure. This structure is called endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum. Here is also endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum of endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulums and rough endoplasmic reticulum. Here this structure is mitochondria. Here also mitochondria. These mitochondria are common in both structure. Here is the blue color one is vacuoles. Here in animal cell the structure of vacuole is very small, but in plant cell they have a large vacuoles. Okay, this is the first, this is the one of the different. Then next is here we know that plant have a chloroplast, but animal does not have chloroplast. Inside the membrane there is a large number of subcellular components. Here also subcellular components. These subcellular components we know that we collectively called organelles. Then here we know that inside the plasma membrane, here liquid semi-fluid structure is inside the membrane. Here inside the plasma membrane there is a semi-fluid liquid. This semi-fluid structure is called cytoplasm. Semi-fluid structure is called cytoplasm. Then here cytoplasm plus then all organelles. The subcellular particle is also known as organelles. All organelles collectively called protoplasm. Then here the plant cell and animal cell different types of organelles. Each organelles having definite structure and definite functions. Each having that function give our synthesis of proteins, and we know that these are the animal cells and plant cell. We know that what are the organelles inside the animal cell and plant cell. What is the difference between plant cell and animal cell. Then there are lot of organelles is there. I hope you all understood today's classes. We will discuss about each and every organelles in our coming classes. Study well. Thank you all.